What makes a great leader?
Most people don't want the responsibility of being a leader.
The first guy I worked for in the Navy, actually, he was a crusty old guy that had been in the Navy for probably about 35 years, and his biggest concern was always to make sure that he looked out for his people.
I always seen a leader do something, show an example. It's easier to step up than it is to follow somebody that's doing something wrong.
When the tough gets tough, they still stand in there and get the job done. You can't back out as much as you want to.
Shout out to Ed Kenner. If you live in
the mayor, Cohoes.
If you live in Cohoes, find Ed Kenner, sign the petition, go out and vote when it comes time to vote. Get this man to be the mayor of Cohoes.
Going out, taking in a movie doesn't make you feel good on this Feel Good Friday. This story certainly will. There's two people in Cohoes that are doing what they can to help families that are struggling this holiday season.
Bill Springle and Edward Kinner rarely stand still, and when they do, they're still planning. Over the summer, they organized socially distant birthday parades for Cohoes kids, and now they're making sure families have presents under the tree.
If I can help a family not struggle, it's an easy choice.
So far, they have enough donations to help more than 70 kids, 2 men who have become unofficial ambassadors of good.
I'm honored that every time we ask, the community responds with an outpouring of donations. This mill complex in Cohoes, New York was the largest of its kind. It started with the main mill, and then they added on here, and down the street. Marbany Mills, at its time, was great. So this part actually used to be a power canal for the mills. Sorry guys, this thing's so beautiful, I had to share it again. It is the largest waterfall east of Niagara Falls. So in this community next to the mills, all these houses in a 3-block radius, the mill owner actually built for his employees. I seriously can't tell you guys literally how big this place is. There's tons of history in my little city, and I'm going to share it with you.
Democrat Ed Kinner hails from Albany's Arbor Hill. He moved to Cohoes 13 years ago. He's been active in the community and planning a campaign built heavily on improving public service across the Spindle City.
The current administration has had some great ideas, the solar panels, but our infrastructure, our roads are terrible, water main breaks are terrible, numerous ones throughout the city. Those are the things that people want taken care of first. Our city spent millions of dollars on rents and streets. Half those buildings are now empty. Yes, the pandemic had a lot to do with that, but our city really isn't doing anything to attract, new businesses to come in and to fill those spots. The businesses that we have in that corridor right now are struggling, and it shouldn't be that way. Let's bring some change.
Tonight's championship fight is sanctioned by the United States Multi-Association. Executive Director Ed Kinner in attendance.
Anybody know whose dog this is? Just running around on Devon Street, cold, shaking, so he's sitting in my car.
The real job of a leader is not about being in charge, it's about taking care of those in our charge.